Well, when I was talking about detail, even like in that lobster claw that
Yes.
had that hammered finish, talk about something as simple as a stud earring,
Yep.
and yet leave it to Jay to take it up to the next level, to add that hammering detail. This is your choice in either the hammered bead or in the heart for a pair of stud earrings. It's $59.98. I mean, to me, this is that perfect little extra gift to be able to give. My mom always, every single year, would divide up how much money she spent. Like we had, well, I don't know what the budget was, because even at 33, I still was never told what that budget was, but I know that she would spend the exact same amount on me and my two brothers. And so if there is that little extra wiggle room, what a perfect gift to give up, to get and give that is so meaningful to whoever it is that you're gifting it to. It's J441 329 for these stud earrings in your choice of the hammered heart or the beaded. Why the hammered touch to this?
Well, the hammered touch is really our way of capturing the way sunlight and moonlight dance across the water. So it's a shimmer effect. The same way you would facet a gemstone, we've basically kind of faceted the metal here.
Okay.
It gives it some more dimension. It gives it sparkle. You know, sterling silver is the most reflective of all the metals, so you're always gonna get shine from silver, but now by hammering it slightly, you're gonna get a little bit of sparkle too. The beads that you just saw, those are an 8mm size, so compare those to the size of maybe an 8mm pair of pearls that you might have, and then you'll see the heart, which again is not flat, it is puffed, it's finished beautifully. Listen, I'm gonna kind of revert into host mode for a second here. To be able to give somebody the gift of designer sterling silver jewelry at under $60, that's huge. Because usually that price point around $59 is what you find in costume jewelry. And here you have Jay, a line that you'll only find at QVC, with its heritage and high-end luxury designer details. Beautifully gift boxed, by the way. Here's the box it comes in. You'll have a little pouch on the inside, anti-tarnish lined.
Oh, so that's perfect.
It keeps it perfect. And whether it's for somebody younger, you know, maybe somebody, a tweenager, a teenager, a college student, a new mom, your grandmother, your great-grandmother, a pair of stud earrings is ageless. It works for everybody.
It truly is the perfect gift to be able to give. Maybe you have a second piercing and you want to use this there, or put like a huggy next to it as well. That would be a great way to be able to match them. You see how it is that timeless look. Like I see it dangling onto your ear. It's that perfect little just touch of that silver.
It's just classic.
It is.
I mean, it's not like, listen, I'll be honest. This isn't the fanciest, sexiest piece of jewelry we have at Jay. It's pretty simple, right? It's a puffed cart or it's a hammered bead. But there's a feel to it. There's a detail. Even if you look at the clutch backs that we use, Justin, they're oversized. Why do we do that? Because when it comes to a stud earring, you don't want them drooping forward, right? You want that earring to be flush and standing at attention. So by doing an oversized clutch back, like you see, I'm gonna just put it right there. See how it's oversized? That's what's gonna allow it to hold that earring in place. The stud with the bead is a beautiful touch. Like you were saying, if somebody has multiple piercings, super easy to work another bead into that look. The heart, that is one of our symbols of love. You find that in so many iterations. I actually brought one of the necklaces out here. So if you wanted to do a matching set, you could do a necklace and an earring set from Jay, and what a gift that would be for a lifetime.
Well, I just love that puffed look to it. It makes it so unique because you can, to your point, go out and find costume jewelry, and the costume jewelry price would probably be pretty similar to what this is. But there's not the level of detail and thought that Jay puts into their pieces that you're gonna find in that costume jewelry. It's the reason why this has all 5-star reviews on QVC.com.
So think about that. I mean, I know the jewelry customer at QVC pretty well. You're picky, and you should be, right?
Sure.
So when something's $59, I think you become even more picky about it because it's a great price, but did it live up to it, right? And to be able to say these have all of those 5-star reviews, and it was such a great price, like right there, it's like, okay, I think that is something I want to take a look at.
Well, as I'm thinking for the holiday season as well, and as you're traveling, bringing this at home, it's easy to travel with. It has that gift box. It adds that timeless, classic elegance to it. But let's be real, it's not a $400 pair of stud earrings.
Right.
So you don't need to worry that, oh, one fell out, because at this price point, it's, I don't want to say that it's replaceable. I understand that $59 is $59 still. However, you can wear it a little bit more confidently, knowing that you have the bigger posts in the back to help with it staying more firmly there on your ear. But also, as you're traveling, it's not like you've got to lock these in the safe necessarily in the hotel.
I was holding it to the side so everybody could see when you were talking about how it was puffed.
Yeah.
I want you to see that dimension and how we even take that hammered texture all the way around. It's just like those little divots, right? But then, you know, a little puffed in the back, we center the post so that it goes right smack dab in the middle. So again, nothing to droop forward, just a really classic, gorgeous look. I love our heart. And again,
that is the most popular too, by the way, right now.
The heart is, yeah. Well, I don't want to, let me not neglect the hammered bead, because those hammered beads we've used, you know, we use them in our bracelets. I have one of our hammered bead bracelets on, in fact. So, you know, the hammered bead is a look that you see a lot in Jay. I know we have this bracelet coming up with some of our mini hammered beads. So that's definitely another signature look. So while I know the heart might be like, oh, because I want to tell somebody I love them, but really for like day in, day out, just that classic hammered bead look is something that, again, if you don't know which to choose, I would skew there, because it's really the sterling silver version of a pearl stud.
It's $12 on an easy payment for all of this stunning detail. It's super lightweight, so on your ears, while it has that big impact, it's not like it's heavy. It's not weighing your ears down in any way, shape,
but not
or form.
overly hollow, because we do we reinforce the inside. So that's another J difference. How many of you have had bead earrings that are hollow, that smush? You sit them down the wrong way, they crimp, they crank. Nothing here. This is really weighted because we do a casting to create that shape.
Right there is the reason why you pick up on the hammered. Look at it as it catches all of the light.
Isn't that neat?
You would expect that with a gemstone. You would expect that with some type of diamond. But this is a hammered sterling silver bead in your choice of the bead or the heart. 1-800-500-7590. That's the phone number to call to pick this up. It's $12 on an easy payment. You're saving $15 today by bringing it at home. You know, when you look at that price point and you see these, maybe get one of each. Maybe have that heart.
Like it's a good gift closet piece,
right? It is great. And you know what? A lot of people are picking up more than one, so they feel like they're stocking up.
I used to laugh and say, like, there's always that year, then someone who's never bought you a gift ever in their life, they show up this year with something. But you'll have something on them. Well, thank you.
Right.
Because I have something for you too, right?
And how easy is it to just put the bow on it?
Put the bow
like, maybe
and
put
go.
the bow on it already, just so you can take it out really quick and hand it to them.
Who's getting the J box? We'll see.
Find out this year. It could be you or somebody that you love. J441-329 is the item number. To place your order, the phone number is 1-800-500-7590. Your choice in the heart or in the bead. If you are a collector of J, to Jill's point earlier, you're gonna find this throughout J pieces.
Absolutely.
So if somebody that you love is a collector as well, this is like just pick up on it and give it to them. They're gonna appreciate it so much because it matches back to so many of their J pieces. The heart, super popular in